Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 21 Prime Icon Moments player review. And today guys, I'm going to be reviewing the 93 rated Spanish centre-back Carles Puyol, who I did buy for just under 1.4 million coins for this card, who does possess, to be fair, some amazing stats all around, but 1.4 million, absolutely crazy. Yeah, 5 games played with this card, 0 goals scored and 0 assists. He does also have 2-star skill moves as well as 3-star weak for, has some amazing in-game stats, like his 97 interceptions, 96 stand tackle, 95 slide tackle, 92 reactions. I did also have the engine chemicals that apply to him. He has the 2 traits of power header and team player and an icon profile. The Moments card focuses on his 2008 Euros final victory against Germany, where he was able to keep a clean sheet in a very hard-fought 1-0 win to give Spain, I believe, their first international honour, major international honour. And of course, they went on to win the 2010 World Cup, I believe, and then the 2012 Euros, and that was like the golden generation for like Spanish international football. And he also went on to earn himself a place in the UEFA team of the tournament for that particular for the 2008 European Championship. And listen, also guys, another thing, I'm really enjoying reviewing these Prime Icon Moment cards already. The support on the Crespo video yesterday was absolutely amazing. My plan is to keep that card, and as I said to you guys yesterday, try and get them to 1,000 goals. But I'm trying to also review just some of these other cards and then just sell them on. So I want to try and review Suka, Okocha, some cards like that over the next few days. We'll also got like a bit of time off work as well. And obviously at the same time, because I'm buying them for unbelievably like ridiculous prices, it is a bit of a risk me buying them and trying to sell them on. Now thankfully I've already sold this Puyol card and I lost about with tax 40,000 coins, which to be quite honest, I'm not, I'm alright with that. But I really appreciate it though. I never ask for likes on my video, but for these Prime Icon Moments, because I'm risking a lot of my coins to be able to buy them and review them for you guys, I would really appreciate a like on the video. But I'm certainly going to try and review as many of these Prime Icon Moments cards as possible with the funds that I've got. I've got about 3 million coins to spend, so obviously there's some cards that I can't review and there's some that I am able to afford, for example like this Puyol card. And listen, I'm going to be honest, I don't do reviews to just please people and just give cards praise and just say to people, oh yeah, buy this card, he's fantastic. Listen, I'm going to be honest with this Puyol card, I don't think it's great value for money. If I'm totally honest, I would not pay any more than 500,000 coins for him. This is a card that is currently going for around about, he's currently sat at 1.5 million coins. And he's going to be a card that, just like all the other Prime Icon Moments, over time, once the hype starts to die down, he will come down in price. And I think in a few weeks he'll be settling at around maybe 900,000 coins or something like that. And obviously in the coming few months he will drop down to 600 or 700,000 coins. And it's just a card that I think, first of all, EA haven't given enough respect. First of all, 75 pace. Undeserved. He should be at minimum 80 in my opinion. He was rapid back in the day for Barcelona, and for Spain, pace-wise as a centre-back. I think it's just a card that they haven't really given enough respect to, in my personal opinion. Don't get me wrong, in-game, I still thought he did, he did the basics right, and I thought his tackling was obviously very good. 96 stance tackle, 95 slide tackle, 97 interceptions. He often made quite a few blocks for me as well, which certainly stopped, from chances going into the back of the net for the opposition team. So tackling-wise, listen, he's great in that area, 100%. His physicality as well, despite being relatively short, I think he's under 6 foot. 5'10", which obviously isn't ideal for a centre-back. But he has 94 strength and 94 aggression. Despite a lower height, he can actually really bully players relatively easy off the ball, even like taller opposition strikers. He can certainly like outmuscle them and be able to retain possession, be able to win possession back using his physicality. So actually, strength-wise, his whole physicality and defensive stats are very good. His passing as well is also pretty decent. Was probably unlucky. I mean, he led to 2 chances. There was one pass towards Kaka where I kind of just Kaka was just too slow, and then another chance that went to either Salah or Curtis Jones, and a good save was given by the opposition goalkeeper. So he certainly did provide a couple of chances. His passing is very decent. 78 short passing, 75 long passing, only 60 in vision. He also lacks agility and balance, which means that because of like the fact that he's only 5'10", means he doesn't feel like that slow to turn with on the ball. I think we're getting towards the stage of the game. If you're sitting there and you're potentially paying over 1 million coins, which you would be with this card, you want him to be great in all aspects. You want him to be good in passing. Obviously, you want him to be good in physicality and defensive stats as well as like the main basics, and he certainly is in that area. You want him to be quick. You want him not to feel sluggish or slow on the ball when turning, which he's not like amazingly smooth, but he's not also, he isn't clunky at the same time. It's kind of a bit hard to explain with that one. His passing is fine, but if I'm totally honest, having sat there and myself paid just under 1.4 million coins, I would not recommend you buying him for anywhere near that price. As I said before at the start of the video, I myself probably, if I was to ever use him again, I would never look at this card and pay any more than 500,000 coins for him ever again, in my personal opinion. I think EA, first of all, should have made his card better. You know, it's not his fault. You know, it's EA's fault for not giving him a better card that he actually deserves. They need to recognize how good he was at his very best, which these moments cards are supposed to be. And I think they just get it completely wrong with this Puyol card. But if I'm just totally honest, it's a card that I think there's so many other better alternatives in the game, and it's just one that I would stay. Unfortunately, I would just stay clear of. Unless you're like a massive Puyol fan or whatever, you know, I think there's just so many other better options. I think even like a baby 87 Desai would play better than this cards, you know. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but that's my honest opinion on the cards. I personally wouldn't recommend you guys buying him. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.